My Who's Back of the Week, our queen, the mayor of Twitter, Chrissy Teigen.
Oh. Yes.
Returned after like a 6-day,
big drought,
I think, retirement.
So it was 23 days?
March 24th, this was her, one of the most emotional goodbyes I've ever seen. For over 10 years, you guys have been my world. I honestly owe you so much to this world we have created here. I truly consider so many of you my actual friends, but it's time for me to say goodbye. This no longer serves me as positively as it serves me negatively, and I think that's the right time to call something.
Yeah.
And then on April 16th, so less than a month later, she said, turns out it feels, all caps, terrible to silence yourself and also no longer enjoy belly chuckles randomly throughout the day and also lose like 2,000 friends at once. LOL. So she's back.
Translation, I am a narcissist and I'm addicted to this hellhole of a website because I like other people to like me, which is okay, but it's not okay because you did a whole grandstand of your retirement, which was utterly ridiculous. And that part is just... We should be able to laugh at that. I got caught up in Chrissy Teigen mentions because I was tweeting about it when she came back, and I was like, I don't know, like the third or fourth tweet when you hit the trending, and the Chrissy Teigen stands.
Teganites?
The Teganites. I don't know what you call them. I had one here. I'll do a quick reading of it. Olivia said, yes, it's people like you who criticize people like Chrissy who are clearly jealous of her. If your life was full of love and happiness, you'd never think ugly thoughts. That ugliness lives inside you until you decide to let it go. Chrissy will be fine. I hope you will be too.
I'm glad that there are people out there that are defending Chrissy on this one. It's funny how it did last for 23 days, and we knew that she was coming back. She's addicted to this life. What Chrissy should have done is she should have started a burner account. Mm-hmm. Like, she should have just gone with @NotChrissyTeigen and then infiltrated all the trolls that always go at her and accuse her of being a pedophile. And it actually would have been very funny if Chrissy Teigen had become like so deep into the world of a burner account, getting mad at Chrissy Teigen, that she actually started to hate online Chrissy Teigen from her burner account.
Yes.
And then she bought into the fact that when she was watching Toddlers and Tiaras, she was engaged in sex trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been the ultimate internet story.
She also could have just stopped using Twitter for a weekend.
Just detoxed from Twitter?
Just instead of saying a big announcement, hey, look at me, I'm off this website, here's just a simple rule in life. If you announce that you are retiring from Twitter, you're probably a fucking asshole who will be back on Twitter in due time.
So my Twitter was broken this weekend, and I was kind of hoping it never came back. I couldn't see anything on Saturday or Friday.
It is kind of a welcome change when that happens, and you're like, wait, what if it just stayed like this? Would my life be better?
Yeah.
The answer is probably yes.
Oh yeah, Twitter was broken. Yeah.
Chrissy, it's so like refreshing though that someone who's she's probably close to a billionaire, or
I don't think
$500,000.
No chance.
Someone who's super rich, a supermodel.
Think about the rice.
Yeah,
she's
think about the rice.
A few
PFT.
grains.
Billion is a lot.
Still misses logging on to maybe the world's worst website and getting roasted every day. Superstars are not that different from you and I. So welcome back, Chrissy.
She's like the KD of celebrities, although not without the skill.
How is she like KD?
She's addicted to Twitter and social media.
Yes, she's a loser, just like, remember I said this last week, how everyone online is a loser, whether you're on Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, everyone has their subsection, and everyone looks at the other subsection.
Jeremy Renner's website.
Could you imagine tweeting all day as you angrily yell at someone on Reddit or Facebook? We're all losers. So once you admit that and accept it, you can just be a loser and live your life. That was Chrissy's biggest thing. She thought she could go legit. She thought she could be not a loser anymore and be like, oh, I'm going to leave you fucking cretins over on Twitter and I'm going to go live my wonderful life. We pulled you back in. You can't fucking leave. We got you. We got our claws in you. You're a fucking loser like us.
It is just amazing, though, that at the end of the day, you could have all the money in the world. You could have true love like her and John Legend have, and they'll never, ever break up, ever. They're the perfect couple. They're goals.
Shame.
They're goals. But at the end of the day, you still want to get like a blue notification on your phone reminding you that like a celebrity has retweeted you.
Yeah, you want the likes and people to reply with the lols and people like Team Chrissy and this is great.
There's also the diet version of doing what Chrissy did, which is making a big announcement that you have deleted the app from your phone.
Right.
That way you don't have to actually delete your account. You can still have it on your desktop or on your iPad. Or on anything else. But if you just like make a big grandstanding statement about I have deleted the Twitter app from my phone, you get to have that moment where you're like, look at me, I'm doing something powerful, but you still get to stay logged on and online.
Right, exactly. So it's good to have the mayor of Twitter back.
Welcome back, Chrissy.
All right, here we go. Who's back of the week? And then we have Daniel Jeremiah coming up. Great draft talk with him. And kind of speed you up on the draft, which is coming up in a week and a half. And then we have Troops on. Very emotional with Troops. After talking to Troops, I think we are probably going to disavow the Super League as trolls. We're going to have to change our tune. We actually taped Troops in the middle of before the start of the show and right now. So we're out on the Super League.
I
People
like
listening
the
to this are going
name.
to be so
confused. Time travel.
I like the name Super League.
All
I'm
right,
not going back on that.
Yeah. We're in on the name.
We stand by the fact that it is a good name for the league.
All right, we'll just listen to Troops. It was awesome. Who's Back of the Week brought to you by Cash App. Cash App is back. The stock market is back. Investing through Cash App is back. Buy and sell Bitcoin. It is back. You can buy and sell Bitcoin on the Cash App. That is the best thing ever. If you've ever said to yourself, how the heck do I get Bitcoin? Well, it's super easy. Just download the Cash App, link it directly to your bank account, and then buys yourself some Bitcoin. And, of course, when you download the Cash App, enter the referral code Barstool. You get $10 for free, $10 to ASPCA. Download the Cash App from the App Store and Google Play Store today and get involved with the Cash App.
My Who's Back of the Week is Cicadas. Cicadas are back big time. And this is the part of the podcast where Billy pretends like that was going to be his
Brood X.
So the Cicadas are back, the 17-year Cicadas. If you don't remember the last time the Cicadas were around, they're about to change. They're about to turn the entire fucking world on its head for about 2 months. Basically, there are going to be millions and millions of slow-moving, loud insects that just ruin everything in every East Coast city and in the Midwest. I don't know exactly where the location, how far west they go, but I do know that you're going to get a lot of cicada content coming up. You're going to get people that start doing, there'll be TikTokers that are like, here's how you cook cicadas, because apparently cicadas are delicious if you want to eat a flying vuvuzela with wings, which is what they actually sound like. So they're going to ruin the outdoors.
Yep.
They're going to ruin, there's probably going to be a cicada delay in
They're
a baseball
the
game at some point this season.
Yep.
But I'm very excited for the influx of cicada content to hit the internet. For the first time, really, since we've had this internet, we're going to get just a deluge of blogs about cicadas.
I just love that there's different broods.
Last
like Brood X is coming, but I saw like Brood 8 is still 3 years away.
2004 is the last time we had a brood this big. It's gonna be insane.
Damn.
Keep an eye on your pets out there too, because they're delicious. Dogs love eating them because they're slow and they fly like really close to the ground.
And they all die.
And so your dog's gonna try to eat a lot of them. They'll block your dog up real bad. Your dog won't be able to shit if it eats too much cicadas.
Cicadas are gross.
So Billy,
so gross.
keep an eye on that. Don't let Whitey be going to Munchtown on these cicadas. Okay?
I know.
Yeah. That's a good. Cicadas are the worst. It really is a plague.
I'm kind of excited.
Well, yeah, we know you are.
Cause like think about it, like
more animals to fuck.
No, it's just like
sometimes
new shit happens. It's fun.
Yeah.
You are young enough that you don't even remember cicadas.
Like I was 5 last time.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna be sick of the cicadas in about 2 weeks.
Yes,
I will, but it'll be
time.
fun when it first shows up, like
Big
a snow day.
Yeah, like a snow day. All right, my Who's Back of the Week is Billy is back, and the Yankees are back. The Yankees suck. Billy, you were at the stadium on Saturday. How'd it go?
I had to leave early.
Yeah, why's that? Were you asked to leave early, Bill?
Yes. Okay. I was with a large group of people.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if you go to MLB stadium,
we've never actually been to a game with friends, so explain it.
Right. No, but if you go to an MLB stadium during COVID, they tape off some of the seats, right? Because of social distancing. So some of my friends basically, uncut the tape because we all arrived as a group, and we're sitting in the wrong seats, and then they like kicked us all out.
Okay, so you decided to break safety protocols.
Yeah, but like they made us all give tests, and everyone was basically vaccinated. So
everyone was basically vaccinated. I think that's the scientific phrase for it. Everyone was basically vaccinated.
To get into the game, you need a negative test or a vaccination card,
or you had to fake a vaccine or fake a Photoshop a negative test.
If you're just basically vaccinated.
I'm pretty much.
We're a couple vax in the group.
Guys.
Here's what's covered in.
Dude, all my homies are vaxxed.
Here's what's covered in basically vaccinated. It's people who are vaccinated, people who've had 1 of 2 shots, people who are thinking about getting vaccinations,
people who've made their vaccination appointment but haven't gotten it yet.
People who
antibodies.
Antibodies. people who are not gonna get a vaccination but are not anti-vaxxing. So they're not spreading anti-vax stuff. That's basically vaccinated as well.
People who are healthy but they swear they're not going to like go visit elderly relatives anytime soon.
Yeah. Yep. People who the people who are healthy, unvaccinated, but they're like, all I'm gonna do is like go to the bar and maybe a couple restaurants, but that's it. That's basically vaccinated.
If you go with a group of people and you're like, listen, we've all been hanging out, just us together.
We're a
for
bubble.
the last year.
It's our pod.
This is our bubble. We're going to the game in unison. You're safe, I swear.
Basically vaccinated.
No,
or if your dad's a lawyer.
Yeah, that too.
You're basically
No, the real problem was that
you're definitely basically vaccinated. If your dad's a lawyer.
half my buddies were Red Sox fans, and they were all chirping
basically
Brett
vaccinated.
Gardner.
Yeah.
Basically vaccinated. They're all chirping Brett Gardner and like saying like heinous shit, and that's probably what
Heinous
got
shit to
kicked
Brett
out. I'm a
Gardner.
Yankees fan, but they're saying heinous shit to Brett
Wow,
Gardner.
you let that happen at the Bronx Zoo, dude?
Dude, Brett, if you're listening, I'm sorry about my buddy.
Oh,
You brought Red Sox fans to the Mecca?
By the
Dude,
way,
it's just a long story.
By the way, Yankee fans are back for another reason for throwing balls onto the field on Friday night, which was like, I know people are like, this is horrible, but it's also very funny to be like the idea that many Yankee fans brought baseballs to the game. Like, what the fuck were they thinking?
totally wasn't my
What
friend.
message board was this planned on?
I
Because
don't
there was
know.
some level of coordination that went into it. Is there like a parlor for Yankees fans where they think that they're like communicating underground? They're really organizing basically a massive disruptive event?
Well, or is it simply that Yankee fans, they love the game so much? It's like, all right, we're ready to go to the game. Okay, you got your wallet, your phone, your keys, your tickets, your vaccination, and your baseball in case the ump asks for an extra.
The baseball and your mitt.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was just a very funny idea. Like, I know people were very upset, but I found it very funny that many people had a baseball just randomly. And it's a great way to delay a game.
Oh, for sure. What's it like rooting for the last place team in the entire American League? That's got to be tough. This
is a question for Jake and Billy.
Yeah, you need to manufacture some fun at these games.
It's early.
Do you want Aaron Boone fired?
No. It's early. They played 9% of the season.
Boone out?
Boone
It's
out.
fine. Long
Boone.
way to go.
All right, Billy, who's your back?
I saw
Who's
Aaron
your
Judge
back?
hit a home run and Stanton hit a grand slam a couple days ago, and that's all I need to see. Bombs. Who's back of the week? Bombs.
Wait, okay.
Like
Jake,
hitting
who's
bombs.
back?
Do you think that like maybe the Yankees have sucked ever since Aaron Judge fixed his teeth?
It's honestly since the home run derby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
4
The
years
entire
ago.
team. The entire Yankees.
27.
But think about it. He hasn't been hitting bombs.
Billy is like I had a roommate in college who was a sleeper, and every year when there was daylight savings, he would just use that as an excuse for like 2 months. He'd be like, "It still hit me pretty hard." Billy's like, "Yeah, Aaron Judge, like."
But it's the
I don't know
entire
if you
team,
saw.
too.
Yeah,
Like
fuck.
all the Yankees having to watch Aaron Judge hit the ball that far, they're like, "Fuck, I'll never be that good." So they all got bad
The
too.
year is 2035, and Billy's still blaming Aaron Judge's 2017 home run derby performance for the Yankees' woes.